I just spoke for 18 minutes and they said I can post it, so I'm gonna try and see if I can do this under 15 minutes. I think a lot of during this great month of June, Pride Month, yay. I see a lot of queer discourse that necessarily doesn't solve anyone, and I see queer discourse throughout the whole year, but it seems to ramp up during June, and that's okay. Gay people like to talk, but I do think that sometimes we take the internet as the reality, and we take what like things that are being said in the internet and things like that are being said in queer spaces. And for the rest of this video, when I'm talking about the internet, I'm talking about queer spaces, okay? Unless specified otherwise. We see the things that are said in these spaces as things that apply to the real world. And I'm not saying that like the internet, well, I'm not saying that the internet is like not real with and like the connections that you make, they're not real, but it's like the internet is not a reflection of reality. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. The internet is not a reflection of reality. So your actions and your opinions should not reflect that. For example, the main reason why I started this was because I will show you guys the post of this post. I'm sorry. And yes, it's on Twitter because I'm doing the same thing I'm telling people not to do. It says, halfway into Pride Month, lesbians, be meaner. Bisexuals, stand back and stand by. Gay men, you've posted enough. Me, I can tell this was a joke. Other people can't. And so one of the first things I saw was somebody said, I'm so sick of how gay men get dogged in this community. Just thinking about that post, I was just like, brother, let's go outside together. Let's go outside together. Like, let's go outside together. And I'm not even gonna point and be like, oh my goodness, you really think gay men are getting dogged in the community? Like, what? I'm not even like that. I'm just saying, mama, you're saying that in reaction to a post made by someone that you don't know, and a recycled post at that. That was also a joke. And also, let's like go outside and let's actually go into these queer like spaces, these physical queer spaces, and let's see how people interact there. Let's see how people interact there. Let's see if gay men are really getting what we call it, really getting dogged in those spaces. That was crazy to me because it's just like, mama, that's a hop and a jump. Because if gay men aren't getting appreciated, who is? Like, what? Like, who is? Tell me, like, what? Like, oh, I just made myself laugh. And it's just like, whoa, like, that's a very, very broad response to something that is, like, essentially, like, not real. The post had, like, 48K likes on Twitter, which is a lot, but it's like, okay, I'm sure 48 of those people like knew, like at least 48 out of that 48K knew that was a joke. And it's just like, whoa guys, let's all calm down. Bad. Because even if that person posted it with a malicious intent, do you know that person? Is that person the head of the LGBT plus community? Did the baby speak with that person? No. And will you ever see that person in real life? You don't even know what that person is. And the person who posted that was a trans person. It's just like, mama. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody, like, let's. Then we can't do shit in this house. Like, y'all, like, let's smile, let's laugh. Like, let's laugh. Um, it's like we see people of certain groups like say things like, case in point, we see a lot of bisexual people saying, oh my goodness, lesbians are so biphobic. We see that. That's a common thing that I see. Will I, me, a person who knows better than to generalize an entire community based on what I see on a very small subset of Twitter.com, will I say, oh my goodness, bisexual people, they're so evil. Like, they don't know what they're talking. They love to demonize lesbians. Like, oh my goodness, they love to demonize lesbians. Like, bisexual people love to demonize lesbians. Why would I say that? 10 people on Twitter said something I didn't like. I'm going to generalize a community of people I actually interact with, like in real life. I'm going to generalize them. No. Like, no. I see a lot of like bisexual people say lesbians are so biphobic. And the evidence of that biphobia is unfortunately a Twitter user. It's just like, no, mama. No. Homophobia exists. Homophobia has real ramifications. Homophobia is not somebody on Twitter.com saying something that you don't like or saying something that's like mean. It's not that. Like, that's not. You know what? Sure, it is. But the good thing is you can block that person. Like, they're all real life. Like, they're all real life consequences, real life effects that happen when you're gay. Like, when you're gay, when you're lesbian, when you're bisexual. These are real. And so when we make such generalizing terms like so and so community has been so beat on, so and so community feels this way about so and so community, it's just like, mama, go outside and please, 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 please engage with your sexuality in a way that's not online. Because I think that's what the problem is. We engage strictly with our sexuality, with our queerness on a plane that's simply twitter.com and online discourse. Or not even online discourse, just online itself. And it's just like, if you have the means to, go outside and experience your queerness physically. Because it's like, mama, how can you say gay men are getting so beat on in this community? That's insane. Like, that's insane. Especially when you have experienced real physical power and unity within the community. It's insane for you to even say that. It's insane for you to even say that. It's insane for you to call, like, lesbians biphobic. Like, that's insane. Because, mama, are you talking about a subset of lesbians who exist solely on Twitter.com? Because, mama, if you come out, go to a lesbian ball, say you're bisexual, who gonna whip you? Nobody. 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 Like, nobody. And it's like this rep that lesbians get that they're so, like, and it's like different. Because, like, they're all stereotypes, which I do think, like, the lesbian community, they have a stereotype of having a stick in, of being like a stick in the mud or blah, blah, blah. And this isn't just a stereotype perpetrated on Twitter. It's a stereotype perpetrated in the media. So that's how I know it's #real. Because, like, people think lesbians are evil bitches. Like, this is true. Like, we see this in the media. We see this, mama, like, our first taste of being a lesbian is somebody who's being a little upstuck. And I will be using this. And they use a misogynist slur, bitches. So it's like this queer discourse that we do, and it's just like, whoa, like, Well, it's like, wait, actual like people like homophobia like actually like exists. Like when people label like homophobia and biphobia to online interactions, I just can't help but be like, y'all, like Kim, those people dying. Like those people actually dying. Like there are material consequences of homophobia. Like legislation against like the queer community and queer people and trans people, that's like happening as you're labeling an online interaction as homophobic or biphobic. Like, mama, we quite literally have bigger fish to fry. Like, we do. And I implore everyone, I'm sorry, I have hiccups. I implore everyone to engage with their queerness and their sexuality and their gender and their transness in a way that's not confined to twitter.com. Like, please go out, experience a gay movie night, experience dancing with your friends, experience kissing a girl for the first time, experience kissing one of your friends, experience kissing a boy for the first time, experience something that's not on twitter.com, because then that conflates your whole view. Because mama, like that, like social media is not real. Social media is not reflective of reality. Social media is not the reality that's currently going on. That is a constructed, that is made, that is not showing the unpredictability of the physical world. Like that's not like social media will never be that. You're seeing opinions from people you don't even know who live 18 million miles away. Like, oh, like, oh my god, please, the real world exists. Go out, like, go be in it. Like, go be in it. Go be in it and go base your opinions on that. Go base your opinions on that. Cause you might go to a couple, balls in a couple places, and you might see that, oh, like these people really aren't fucking with me. Like that's so weird. We need to fix that. Sure. Sure. Yes, that area, that place, that place is not fucking with people of your kind. Let's go do something about that. Let's go fight that. But when it comes to actual like, but when it comes to like online interaction, baby, that's not what that is. And even so, block the person, move on with your life, and go be gay. Like, go be gay. Like, just go be gay. Like, especially when it comes like to jokes and to not even like jokes. Like, sure, because we can argue that wasn't funny, but at the same time, mama, that's not real. Like, that's not real. Like, that's not you are real. Your sexuality is real. Your feelings are real. That post is not. That post is not physical. That post will not affect your experience. Go make your experience. Go experience your sexuality outside. Because your sexuality should not be confined to the internet. You should not live your sexuality and your queerness through the internet. And this is only goes for people who have the privilege to do so. Like, go outside. For real. Like, go be gay. Go be gay and go be joyous. And like focus on like the things that are actually affecting like queer people, gay people, lesbians, bisexuals. Like, go focus on that, because that's way much more painful than hearing what somebody like had to say, like seeing a tweet from someone, when like there's actual legislation being put in place that are affecting gay people all around the world. Like, let's go be gay and let's go fry some big ass fish.